up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, back again on this lovely Monday. I know you guys probably watched the Super Bowl yesterday, so make sure you guys give me those thoughts on the Super Bowl. The Chiefs came home with the W. If you guys did not know, today's lovely show is sponsored by Market Cypher. Please check out Market Cypher with the link in the description and in the live chat, and use code MISSTEAMCrypto for 20% off at checkout. Again, super cool Market Cypher. You'll be able to see the indicator again on my charts as always. Friends, wild weekend, a lot of stuff going on in crypto. People are trying to attack crypto. Crypto's being beaten. Just, punches thrown left and right. But we are fighting. We are fighting the FUD. But again, it is really good to see you guys. Make sure you smash those likes, share the stream out with friends, and comment in the chat. We're all friendly people out here. The more we interact with the stream on TikTok over there and on YouTube, the more they'll share it out, and the more people will learn about everything that's going on. Crypto music, nice to see you. Got Philip, Colin, nice to see you. Wow, Rusty Bot in the chat, nice to see you. Got Randy and Randy A, nice to see you guys. Hope you guys are feeling zesty. We got Nash in the chat, nice to see you as well. Emma's actually here. Whoa, Flat Smack, nice to see you too. Who else is here? Nice to see you guys. Manny, Nathan made it. 10,000 houses, what's up? Matt, how's it going? You only get hurt on a roller coaster if you jump off. Absolutely. And we don't want to be jumping off these roller coasters, guys. SVK, good morning. Welcome to the show. Yusuf, hey, what's up? How's it going, friend? Nice to see you. All right, Manny. You'll be listening. Nice to see you. All right, friends. Again, make sure you smash those likes. Make sure you say hi in the chat. We are going to get into the nitty gritties because we do have another show at 1:30. If you guys did not see, Crypto Lifer is once again joining us on the show at 1:30 p.m. So literally in an hour and a half from right now. So let me just drop that link in the live chat right here. So set your reminders for an hour and a half from now, or just stay on the channel and just follow me right over there. Adam, it is nice to see you as well. I'm gonna waste no time. Let's get into the news. As always, there's stuff going on all weekends. We got aliens, we got UFOs all over the place. People are absolutely shook. I'm waiting to see if Elon has a response, if he's gonna, use his SpaceX and go talk to aliens in space. If you guys did not see, I did post a picture with an alien. He is my friend. We met over the summer. I will give you a little bit of a display. I did try to interview the aliens about Bitcoin. I assume they might be bullish, being that, there are satellites that have Bitcoin on it, Bitcoin's in space, and maybe, this could be an extraterrestrial currency. This could be not just cross-border and global, but universal currency. So again, friends, do the aliens like Bitcoin? Do you think they would enjoy Bitcoin? I personally think they would. Besides the aliens, besides all the crazy stuff going on in this world, what we do know is that we love Bitcoin, and we're going to look at its price every single minute of the day because that's just who we are as crypto people. Nice to see you, Stevie B. Check this out, friends. We got Bitcoin at $21,515 today. As you can see, over the weekend, we just slipped, my friends. We have slipped. We just kind of started consolidating, retracing after, a considerable nice little pump after recovering from November. This is Market Cypher B. If you guys wanted to know and look into it, I definitely recommend you guys do that. Again, the link is in the live chat and in the description. But again, we have Bitcoin at $21,532, down 1.17% following the Super Bowl. Again, friends, number can't always go up. Consolidation is good for Bitcoin. Even on Thursday, last Daily Zest, we were talking about how there could potentially be a little bit of a slip because of, all the stuff. If I said to friends, I was like, I feel like we're slipping a little bit with Bitcoin, but it's okay, friends. It's going to be okay. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a pop-up. There we go. We have Ethereum down 2.37% following Bitcoin's dip at $1,497. So, we saw 23, almost 24, well, basically almost 24K Bitcoin, a little bit over 24K Bitcoin. And we're a little bit far from there now at 21.5, even though if Bitcoin wanted to run, it could catch up really quick. Ethereum was struggling with that 1700 mark, and you saw following Bitcoin's dip, so did Ethereum, breaking below the 1500 mark. So very interesting to see as well how this is all going to play out. Again, both Bitcoin, ETH, and even Litecoin had a considerable pump, and retracement is okay. We are down 2.27% with Litecoin. Litecoin is currently sitting at $90.40, and we do know how we were talking about it last week, how Litecoin broke $100 and broke that psychological level, but unfortunately couldn't hold it, and now we are sitting at $90.38. Look at this. One day, it was just, slipped down from $99 all the way down. Sad. But again, considering if you've been watching Litecoin, this is a crazy run we've been having pretty much since November. Just nice to see. It's okay to have some movements in the market. It's boring when we're always sideways, but again, we are going to see some move soon. I feel it. This wasn't it, friends. This wasn't it. We're going to see a move one way or another. Lee, it's nice to see you. Happy you made it to the live stream as well. Nathan, I think I said hi to Nathan before. We have WP in the chat. Bitcoin will run up next week after consolidating. I sure hope so, my friend. I am waiting for some crazy price movement, considering the pump to almost like to the 24K range. It wasn't expected. People said 10K Bitcoin forevers. And we're going down, friends. We're going down in the million round. You guys know that song? Anyway. People said we were going down. People said it was downside. No Bitcoin dump. Hold on, can I draw? Yeah, they were like Bitcoin to zero. They were like Bitcoin to 10K. Rah. But no, Bitcoin took initiative. It said, no, we are going upwards. So again, we're going to see what happens with this. I'm very much intrigued. I know this was a little bit messy what I have going on here, but this is how I felt crypto Twitter was in a nutshell. Let's analyze. If we're looking at the crypto, let's look at the crypto Twitter chart and the sentiments going on in the crypto Twitter charts. Anyway, I'm getting too excited here. Yusuf, am I DCAing yet? Listen, friends, I've been talking about dollar cost averaging for a long time. Dollar cost averaging is a good way for people to get into the markets. Up, down, sideways, you're accumulating Bitcoin. Now, speaking of the Super Bowl, I know we were talking about the Super Bowl in the chat here, and do tell me if you are upset about all of the results from yesterday. I mean, listen, the Chiefs, they put up a fight, and so did the Eagles, but again, the Chiefs came out with a W. However, we were expecting no Super Bowl commercials in terms of crypto. Now, there was an NFT Super Bowl ad, which I kind of missed. I personally didn't see it, but now there's articles everywhere. DigiDaigaku, I cannot pronounce this for my life, but Digi, as everyone is calling it, had a Super Bowl ad that baffled a bunch of viewers, and there were free NFTs given away. Now, this is an NFT powered game. They put up a QR code to scan to mint one of 10,000 free collectibles, and the process didn't go as planned, but they said that it paid $6.5 million for the commercial, and it advertised, again, a free Ethereum NFT for its anime-inspired game project. The animated commercial was built around a persistent QR code, which the ad claimed it would let viewers mint or generate and claim a free NFT for the game after scanning it. Many viewers on crypto Twitter said that scanning the QR simply redirected them to the Twitter profile of Gabriel Layden, the co-founder and CEO of Limit Break. The website address encoded in the code redirects people to the Twitter page after a few seconds, so some users may not see the initial site load before being redirected. So this guy almost got a bunch of Twitter followers off of the ad. People criticized the move as means of engagement farming on his part, and said that he tweeted out the mint link before the commercial actually went on TV. Again, here it is. People said that they got rugged. They were so upset. There it is. And what time did he put this up? 6:53. So it was before his commercial went up. He was saying to retweet, like, and follow him. So it was a giveaway. So you couldn't really claim the free NFT. People were upset. They said they got rugged. But these NFTs were trading over half an ETH on the secondary market right after their mint. Super interesting. Again, crypto pulls some sort of stuff at the Super Bowl. Last year, I thought the most entertaining commercial wasn't the FTX one, which was terribly ironic. It was Coinbase. It was just QR code bouncing around the screen. I thought that was so awesome. Nice. Again, I see some more people coming in the chat. I want to say hello. We got Daddy-O. Nice to see you. SSJ3. Good morning to you. Bullduck. Good evening. TSG from Alluvium. what's happening with you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for asking me, but I hope you're doing well, TSG. It's nice to see the alluvium famine here. Yes, we were talking Gabriel. Olive, nice to see you. Scanning random QR codes are dangerous. That's an easy way to get hacked. Absolutely. Thank you for throwing that in, Olive. Always got to be safe. Be careful with these QR codes. Make sure if you're getting a QR code from anyone, it's safe. And if you get a QR code from me, it's definitely safe. I hand these out to people on the street. And again, be wary, but these are educational if you guys actually want to check that out. Manny, Academy, nice to see you. Okay, friends. E&E Black Lodge, nice to see you. Peace to you too as well. So again, some NFTs made their way into the Super Bowl. This guy got some followers. Now, there was some static in the crypto space. I'm not going to lie. There was static over the weekend. Why? Because of Gary Gensler, my guy. And no, not the friend Gary Gensler that pops into the chat and on YouTube. That guy's cool. But we got the real Gary Gensler causing us issues. Now, we all know the SEC is coming after all these people for selling unregistered securities, and they're going after staking and lending, and overall, just seems as though we are being pushed and fought against. There was an interesting clip that I wanted to make sure I played for you guys, talk of Gary Gensler talking about his new move and criticizing Kraken for allowing people to stake and to earn interest. Meanwhile, Coinbase is doing the same thing. We do know Coinbase, the CEO, Brian Armstrong, we read last week a whole Twitter thread that he put out talking about how the SEC is rumored to come after staking. Well, he was crazy correct. Take a gander.
Since the 1930s. You can take whatever bargain in the United States since the 1930s. You can take whatever risks you want. Companies like Kraken can offer investment.
Oh no, what happened?
Contracts and investment schemes, but they have to have full, fair, and truthful disclosure. And this puts the investors who watch your program in a better position. That's our basic bargain. They were not complying with that basic law.
So how does this...
So he said that they were running an investment scheme, which was very crazy. I wonder if he let Kraken know, or if he had any meetings with Kraken before coming down on all of this, considering that he had many meetings with SBF prior to SBF's arrest and the collapse of FTX. But no one seems to hear about that anymore. Here's another question that was brought up. And I thought this was a pretty good question to be posed. So I wanted to show it to you. Let me just move myself out of the way. And there we go.
Let me ask you, talking about clarity, and this is maybe a philosophical, sort of broader policy perspective. I think that there is a common view that your office is using all available means effectively to keep crypto out of the mainstream financial system through enforcement, accounting rules, inspections. Clearly, there's not real guidance yet on custody. And this may very well be a reasonable policy choice, if that's the choice. The question is, if that's the choice, why not just say it publicly?
We're using all available tools. We're talking directly to market participants. We take the meetings and we say, this is how you comply. There's a handful of tokens that have actually registered. The intermediaries, the storefronts, if you wish, the casinos that people are investing in and investing at need to properly comply and disentangle these bundled products. The business model that they've set up is rife with conflicts.
Just wanted to show you that little clip. I know it's a little bit of a longer one, but I wanted to make sure I showed it to you. This is actually crazy what's going on with this kind of almost a crypto attack. We can't do anything. We can't stake. We can't buy crypto. Meanwhile, you know how much money? Let's actually how much money was bet on the Super Bowl? Let's look that up for the Super Bowl. Okay, wow. It says an estimate, I'll pull it up right here, $16 billion was estimated to be for total amounts of bet placed on the Super Bowl. You know how many people got absolutely wrecked with these bets. It's like crazy. It's like you could bet and lose all your money, with sports gambling. You could lose all your money in the stock market, but there's no protection there. However, if you just put your crypto on an exchange just to hope to make a few extra percent in interest, that's a crime. That's not allowed. That's against the law. I don't know. Do you guys feel as though this is a double standard? I'm just a little confused. I'm not a lawyer by any means. I'm just sharing the news with the people. This is what's going on. He's saying that these are investment schemes. Meanwhile, there is the New York Stock Exchange. There's a stock exchange. So why can't we have a crypto exchange? This is just technology. That's as though they're saying they don't like technology. And they said it within these interviews that they're very technologically forward and they're technologically inclusive. How are they tech inclusive if you're pushing back a whole industry based, the fundamental of the industry is based on innovation? That's why we're here. We're changing the financial system. We are changing the way we transact forever for the better. That everyone can be involved, that everyone could help make the system better. There are miners all over the world that are helping produce blocks and create Bitcoin. And there are people every day transacting on the network and building on top of the network to benefit it. There's not one entity that is in charge of that. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing because this is a global effort. So to say that they're technologically inclusive maybe it is a false statement. I really hope that, in the future, and we know in the future that this is all going to be cleared up. This is just waiting. They really just don't know what to do yet, and that is okay. We are figuring this all out. This technology is extremely new. So there's no reason to hate. There's no reason to ban this and ban that. Let's work together. Let's figure it out together. But unfortunately, there's always going to be division. There's always going to be pushback, especially, again, when this is something that maybe they can't have control over, that, again, the entire world is a part of, instead of one central entity. Cozy, welcome to the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, we have 55 people watching. Smash those likes, my friends. Say hi in the chat. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you for coming. Lucas, nice to see you. Listen, friends, I wanted to just talk about that because that is, unfortunately, big news in the crypto space. Unfortunately, there is going to be more stuff going on in terms of crypto regulation and crypto FUD in the space. We have Binance maybe in a little bit of trouble. BUSD, they're pegged to the dollar coin, has depegged. BUSD depegs from rival stablecoin Tether after New York regulator stops minting new tokens. Earlier on Monday, which is today, BUSD, designed to maintain a 1-to-1 value with the US dollar, slipped into a discount of 99 cents around against its rival USDT on Binance. Tether is the world's largest dollar-pegged stablecoin, if you guys didn't know, which I know you guys, a lot of people like Tether. In New York, you can't even trade it. Haha, it's so fun. Paxos announced that it would cease the issuance of the new BUSD tokens from February 21st and end its relationship with Binance, while assuring BUSD holders that every coin is backed one-to-one with US dollar-denominated reserve. Further, the company will continue to manage redemptions of the product, according to a Binance statement. Essentially, by halting the issuance of BUSD, there is no way for the stablecoin to grow. BUSD trading pairs will be supported by Binance, but traders will gradually start to migrate to other stablecoins, which could be causing the discount on BUSD. Now, there was more updates on this. Binance, they did say the funds are safe. CZ did put out a whole thread. Let's put it in book mode so it's easier to read. But this is from his Twitter, just so you guys could see. They said that BUSD is issued and redeemed by Paxos. All funds are safe. And they were informed by Paxos that they have been directed to cease minting of BUSD by the New York Department of Financial Services, the NYDFS, and that's who they are regulated by. And BUSD is a stablecoin wholly owned and managed by Paxos. As a result, BUSD market cap will only decrease over time. Paxos will continue to service the product and manage redemptions. Paxos also assured us the funds are safe and fully recovered by reserves in their banks, and their reserves audited many, many times by various audit firms already. On the alleged SEC versus Paxos lawsuit, I have no information about it other than public news articles. The lawsuit is between the US SEC and Paxos. I'm not an expert on the US laws, but personally I agree with Miles' logic here. And basically what he's saying is that a stablecoin he posed the question, how is a stablecoin considered a security when it doesn't meet the Howey test criteria? And the criteria goes as followed: an investment of money, a common enterprise, the expectation of profit, and derived from the efforts of others. This is a stablecoin. Obviously, it doesn't go up. It's pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar, which seems it's not pegged exactly anymore. However, it is not an investment. It's strictly just a stablecoin. It's just used to transact. He then says, ending it, giving the ongoing regulatory uncertainty in certain markets, they'll be reviewing other projects in those jurisdictions to ensure our users are insulated from any undue harm. Now, it is, again, very unfortunate. I hate to see all of this hate coming to the crypto space. I am hoping, again, that we're able to use stablecoins. We're able to just do what we need to do. Unfortunately, this did have a ripple effect on stablecoin markets. PayPal, as we know, people are a little salty with PayPal, and I understand why. They're trying to censor people's transactions. They tried to initiate over $600. You have to report your transactions to the gov, all that stuff. They were trying to put out a stablecoin, but they did shut down the project because of what's going on with the NYDFS and Paxos. They said they were exploring a stablecoin, said Amanda Miller, a spokesperson for PayPal. And they said, if and when we seek to move forward, they will, of course, work closely with relevant regulators. Yeah, Robert on TikTok, it is complex. Absolutely. This is just more stuff being thrown the crypto way. And we do know, friends, that crypto is resilient. This, again, is not a crypto issue. The blockchain still works. The revolution is still here. It just comes down to the centralized entities and how they feel as though crypto could fit in and how they could use it or maybe get their cut in some way, shape, or form. Cardigan, nice to see you. Wow, we have more friends in the chat. Peter, hi from Bulgaria. Nice to see you. Arctic Fox, nice to see you. Made it to the show. We got Ken's log out here. Nice to see you. What happened to my chat? There we go. Bitcoin, crypto freedom of choice. Is that BBB? Yeah, that's BBB. Welcome to the chat. TSG, how long have I been in the crypto space? So I got introduced to crypto in 2016 when I was 13. 2019 when I was 16, did my first Bitcoin transaction. So how easy it was to use. All you have to do is scan a QR code, copy and paste an address, and that's it. You could transact value. Fell down the rabbit hole. By the time of April 2020, I was 17, created Miss Teen Crypto, and it's been a lovely adventure since. Been minting NFTs since 2020 as well. So been in the gaming crypto industry and NFTs industry pretty much for a while now, almost 3 years. And speaking of, in 3 days, I'm going to be entering a whole new decade of my life. So this is a crazy start to the week, considering that there's still so much news we have to go over. So we're going to go back to that. Again, I see Paul K in the chat. Nice to see you as well. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Let's get into it. We have more international news. Boom. Restrictive crypto rules for EU banks confirmed in published legal draft. Now, we know the EU, they've been causing issues, man. The EU is all over the place. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether they like crypto, they hate crypto, they want people's help. They don't know. But here's more crypto rules that they put out. They planned to place the maximum possible risk weight on crypto assets under a draft law published by the European Parliament on Friday. The planned rules could determine how the traditional finance sector engages with digital assets. Under the deal, as previously reported by CoinDesk, banks would have to disclose their direct and indirect exposure to crypto, while the European Commission prepares more fine-grained rules for the sector. The potentially increasing involvement of financial institutions in crypto assets related activities, should be thoroughly reflected in the Union prudential framework in order to adequately mitigate the risks of these instruments for the institution's financial stability. This is even more urgent in the light of recent adverse developments in the crypto asset markets. The proposed risk weight of 1,250% offers little incentive for banks to hold crypto, as unlike other assets such as mortgages, banks would have to hold capital to match the amount of crypto that they have. So they're trying to even push the banks away from crypto a little bit. However, that is not going to work. All of these banks are looking into digital payments. They are looking into digital custody. This is all over the place. Again, I really do think a lot of this stuff is things that, of course, they're thinking about because they're putting it out there. However, this is something that cannot be stopped, and they know that. The EU, all of Europe, they're looking into CBDCs, countless countries in Europe, even us, digital dollars being kind of worked on. So, there's so much going on that don't listen to the FUD. Focus on the revolution. Of course, we're keeping up with the news here, though. Check Fate, nice to see you. Again, smash those likes, friends. Let's get to let's get to 100 likes. I would love 100 likes on this show. I know we got like 60 people in here, but let's make it happen, fam. Let's share some love to the stream. Nice to see you, Jonathan. So we have the EU here. They're looking to put strict rules. Now we have France. They're looking to tighten crypto registration rules next January as well. So again, we have the EU. Now we have France. Registration conditions for French crypto firms will be tightened as of January 2024 under plans published Friday by a committee of lawmakers from both chambers of parliament, but not as much as initially sought by the Senate, the country's upper house. Newly applying crypto companies would have to meet extra rules on internal controls, cybersecurity, and conflicts of interest, the text from the Joint Committee said. That's less onerous than a previous Senate position that would have required companies to seek a license. Now, they agreed on a special legislative committee. It's due to be approved by the Senate on February 16th, which is an important day, and the National Assembly on February 28th. Under their new regulations, companies can register with the Financial Markets Authority to show compliance, and no operator has received a license, a more burdensome procedure that also requires checks on financial resources and business conduct. Again, to get a license, it's not easy. So every way, shape, or form, there's just barriers for these poor crypto people. We're going to make it through. And think about it. This is for January 2024. 1 year in crypto is 7 years of real life. No, I really don't think that a lot of the stuff that they say is put out ends up happening a year out. Just because so much changes. So keep your eye out for all of these regulations if you are in France, if you are concerned about international regulation. Because if we have regulations internationally, we could pay attention to that and maybe have a hint of what could potentially start happening in the States, which we have seen that actually happen. Even though the U.S. does seem to take more of an initiative in banning certain things like staking than other countries. Other people are leaving this country to go to other countries and do crypto stuff, which I mean, listen, if you're allowed to do it, if you're allowed to try to be financially free and achieve your dreams, then go for it. Do what you need to do, fam. At the same time, we do have different states within the United States that are pushing for pro-crypto. We have Miami that's pro-crypto. Arizona, again, we've talked about it, pushing Bitcoin for legal tender, making crypto tax-exempt property. Texas doesn't want a CBDC. They want to start investing in Bitcoin. They want their own stablecoin. Keep it all in consideration. There could be a lot of heavy negative news, but think about the good news as well. There's so much good news coming out. There's so much adoption. If you guys do remember we discussed the UAE, United Arab Emirates. They announced the completion of the world's largest pilot of central bank digital currencies in collaboration with the central banks of 4 countries. Do remember, every time we talk about CBDCs, it's always talking about a global effort, always talking about collaborating with other central banks in order to achieve this goal. I digress. The UAE completed their central bank pilot. This was back in October. Now they're planning to issue a CBDC to promote digital payments. The Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates is planning to issue a CBDC for domestic and cross-border payments as part of a new project to accelerate digital transformation. The issuance of the digital version of the UAE's dirham is one of the 9 initiatives of the central bank's Financial Infrastructure Transformation Program, announced on Sunday. Those were a lot of big words. According to the announcement, the first stage of the project sets up a series of digital payment infrastructures and services, including the issuance of a CBDC for cross-border and domestic uses. These digital payments initiatives will drive financial inclusion, promote payment innovation, security, and efficiency, and achieve a cashless society, announcement said. They said the digital CBDC they're talking about here will address the problems and inefficiency of cross-border payments and help drive innovation for domestic payments, respectively. Now, they know the Bank of England is recently joining in because they published their own plans for the digital pound. Again, we went over this. Friends, and we even know that the United Arab Emirates, they were putting out comprehensive rules last week. They were banning things like Monero, Zcash. They didn't want anything really private. They didn't want private currencies. So again, they're putting out heavy crypto regulation. Why? Because of CBDCs. Because they want to lock us in, friends. We can't have it. We cannot have it. We have even more CBDC news. So again, we have Dubai, all of this stuff, France tightening regulations, the UE. Now we have Hong Kong, my friends. Hong Kong. DBS Bank to offer cryptocurrency trading in Hong Kong. We did actually talk about this quite a long time ago that Hong Kong was planning their CBDC, and we know it's China, so you know they like their surveillance. So CBDCs fits in with what they're doing, and even they were talking about a digital asset marketplace, which is crazy. But again, Singapore state-owned megabank DBS Group is planning to expand its crypto services in Hong Kong as the Chinese territory pushes to become a digital asset hub. They plan to apply for a license to allow crypto trading services to Hong Kong customers. This was actually reported today. Quote, "We are planning to apply for a license in Hong Kong so that the bank could sell digital assets to our Hong Kong customers," DBS Bank Hong Kong CEO said. They noted that DBS welcomes new crypto-related policies in Hong Kong and is also very sensitive to the risks associated with digital assets. The bank is willing to become one of the first lenders offering crypto in Hong Kong once regulations are fully clear and they understand exactly the framework. They made a massive move into crypto a few years ago, launching its institutional crypto exchange in Singapore late 2020. So again, they've been in this game for a long time. They made a few bucks in 2022. Their profit rose to $6.7 billion. They plan to expand to Hong Kong amid China's special administrative region, continuing to reaffirm its pro-crypto stance. In January, Hong Kong's Financial Secretary Paul Chan declared that the Hong Kong government is open to collaboration with crypto and fintech startups in 2023. They also said that a lot of industry firms are expressing willingness to expand operations in Hong Kong or go public on their local exchanges. The lawmakers in Hong Kong passed legislation to set up licensing systems for virtual asset providers in 2022. And they, again, are looking at a new cryptocurrency credit following the bankruptcy of Singaporean crypto hedge fund 3 Arrows Capital. A lot of stuff going on. They were opening up to crypto. Like I said, they even had an NFT marketplace, or not NFTs as they said, but digital asset marketplace. They're working on it. They want all of it. They want to apply for CBDCs. They want to have their CBDC and roll it all out. But again, they have their cryptocurrency trading that they're offering in Hong Kong. This I found really interesting. This is literally from their government website. And I always pull out stuff from government websites, so you guys know it's legit. They were thinking of wholesale CBDCs. In 2017, they commenced Project Lion Rock, named after Hong Kong's most iconic mountain. This was a proof of concept project, studied the potential applications of CBDCs in handling large value payments and delivery versus payment settlements. Guys, 2017. Please understand, this is not a new topic. The UK, we read from their government website. They were planning CBDC since March 2020. They put out their own proposal as well. 2017. That blew my mind. I was doing research, friends. So just so you guys know, it's a little bit of bullish news that they're trying to push crypto in China. We don't know if they're going to allow Bitcoin or they're going to go for more centralized type of cryptocurrencies. That we're going to have to see. However, 2017? Isn't that absolutely wild? All of this has been around for a long time. It's just a matter of when we wanted to pay attention. Again, I know I missed this article before. I want to make sure I throw it in that Coinbase wanted to defend their staking in the U.S. court. They said they would stick up for themselves in terms of everything going on with Kraken. And he said, Brian Armstrong, Coinbase's staking services are not securities, and they'll happily defend it in court if needed. People are willing to step up, friends. And that's what's spicy. And that's what is spicy. All of us here, we're looking to step up and change everything. Exactly, Meninja. Exactly. Now we have Brazil. They are looking to tokenize a lot of stuff in Brazil. They have their first tokenized banknotes were in Brazil. And now the oldest bank is allowing residents to pay their taxes using crypto. According to a statement published by Brazilian bank Banco do Brasil on February 11th, it is now possible for Brazilian taxpayers to pay their tax bill with crypto in a joint initiative with Brazilian-based crypto firm BitFi. It is available to Brazilians with crypto under the custody of BitFi, which will act as a collection partner for the major Brazilian bank. It noted that besides the convenience it brings to customers, it could expand the use and access to the digital asset ecosystem with national coverage, while having the comfort of a reputable bank providing consumer protection. So again, they are opening up to crypto a little bit, but the custody is the issue. Taxpayers will access their tax bill by scanning a barcode, similar to how they pay a boleto, meaning a ticket, a popular payment method in Brazil. In December 22, Brazil actually passed a regulatory framework that legalized the use of cryptocurrencies as payment method within the country. The law will come into effect in June of this year. And the citizens were previously told in May 2022 that they will be required to pay taxes on like-kind crypto trades, for example, swapping Bitcoin for ETH. So not all crypto investors in Brazil need to declare their trades, but the regulator established that only investors who trade more than around $6,700 in crypto should pay income tax. Very interesting. Again, this is so nice. Like this little picture. Props to Cointelegraph for that. Like this is so cute. Like I wish I could be in an ocean like that. I feel like we would all be like a lot happier. You know, like we would like be like doing our crypto swaps in the ocean, just chilling out, scrolling through the crypto Twitters. Anyway, I'm a little off track. However, this is a lot of crypto adoption. This is a lot of talk about blockchain being integrated into banking systems, into colleges, into countries, into states, pretty much everything. This is happening. Again, if we see a little bit of a slip down with Bitcoin, that's okay. We gotta retrace. But it doesn't take away from everything that is going on with crypto. All of the institutions, all of the countries, all of the adoption. None of it takes away. All of FUD, it does not take away from why we're here. It doesn't take away from the revolution that we are a part of. And I know I preach this all the time, but I really do mean it. Crypto is amazing. It allows us to free ourselves from the traditional financial system and transact whenever we want, however we want, to whoever we want. So again, despite the FUD, despite all of the punches that people are throwing cryptos away, trying to beat down Bitcoin. It's not happening. It's not going anywhere. It really isn't. If you look at the crypto industry, there's people building new things every single day. Crazy stuff. I want to say hi to the chat. John took my kid's phone to hit the like also. Thanks, John. That's so sweet, man. Vince, you earned 10 because of me. So now how much? It's okay. That's up to you, friend. You don't have to super chat if you don't want to. That's okay. Ilya, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Cardigan, nice to see you. I know and you said let's go BTC. I agree. Oh, you got to run too. Have a good day, friend. Unix Gaming, nice to see you. Hi, Leroy. Yeah, gold is down right now. Yeah, gold is gold. Gold is gold. Again, we have our digital gold right here, which we love so much, which is Bitcoin. Oh, Echo Leaf, Moo, welcome. Moby, what's up? Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Explore more. Nice to see you in the chat. I see 60% of you guys are bullish. That's great to hear. If you guys are still bullish and you want to listen to everything going on in the chart, please, friends, stick around. Wait a little while. 1:30, I got you. Crypto Lifer and I will be live at 1:30. So literally little less than an hour, like 45 minutes. I will be live with Crypto Lifer. We're going to be going over the charts. We're going to be going over everything that this lovely space has to offer us in terms of price action. So again, friends, here is the live stream in the live chat. Make sure to check that out. That would be absolutely splendid if you could. I hope you guys can make it. I know you guys hung around with me right here, and that's cool. Thank you for coming. But if you want to chill out and hang out with Crypto Lifer and I and talk charts and more charts, then be here at 1:30. Honda Man, nice to see you. Check too spicy, my stomach. You're funny, man. Flat Smack, nice to see you. You're crazy if you don't have physical gold in this day and age. Listen, man, gold is heavy. Gold is heavy. If you're trying to escape somewhere, if you're trying to run, it's hard to carry gold. It's a little heavy. But if you got Bitcoin, you got your ledger, your private keys, that's what you could transport everywhere. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really do appreciate every single one of you for stopping by and hanging out with me. John Germain, nice to see you. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I have to run, but I will be back at 1:30 for the Missing Crypto Show with Crypto Lifer again. Make sure you hang out with us. Make sure you keep up with the charts and everything zesty going on. Please remember, friends, that this is a beautiful space. It's not going anywhere. The revolution is here, and it will always remain here. Stay tuned. 1:30, I'll be back. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be back. Thank you guys again for coming. I really do appreciate you. Have a great day. A happy Monday. Let's get after it this week. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.